Straight ahead on SWX tonight, celebrating perfection in Seattle. King Felix takes the mound after his perfect game to battle the Cleveland Indians. Would Hernandez pitch another gem? The Spokane Indians back on the field looking to sweep the Tri-City Dust Devils. Will the Tribe continue to hurt them with the long ball? It's here. The Calder Cup has arrived in Spokane. Get a first peek at the trophy only on SWX tonight.
Live from the Carhartt Sports Studio, SWX Tonight starts right now.
Seattle Mariners look like they've found their groove. The team has now won 13 of the last 14 at home. They're riding a 6-game win streak to enter the night. Welcome to SWX Tonight. I'm Michelle Dapper. The Mariners looking to make it 7 in a row when they host the Cleveland Indians. Sounders forward Freddie Montero throwing out the first pitch this evening. Bottom of the fifth, no score. Eric Thames continues his hitting streak here, knocks one out here, and Mariners are up 1-0. Top of the sixth of this one, King Felix trying to preserve the Seattle's lead, strikes out Asdrubal Cabrera. He struck out 5 in 7+ innings. Bottom of the seventh, game tied at 1. Runners on the corners for the M's. John Jaso hits one deep, bounces over the wall for the ground rule double. And that's enough for Michael Saunders to come home. Seattle's up 2-1 there. Very next batter, Jesus Montero with the Montero mash. Last one out of the park for the 3-run jack, his 13th homer of the season. Hernandez gets his 12th win of the year. The Mariners go on to win their 8th straight, 5-1. The Northwest League, the Indians hosting their Tri-City Dust Devils. Tyler Johnson throwing out the first pitch this evening. Top of the second, no score. Former WSU Cougar Derek Jones sends a solo shot over the depot and right. His first homer of the season. Dust Devils up 1-0. Bottom of the frame, big bad Joe Gallo cranks one over the clock in right center field. His third homer in 3 nights. We are all tied up at 1 apiece. Bottom of the fourth, Devils up 1. Former Zag Royce Bollinger, the single to left, extends his hitting streak to 22 games, and he is all smiles. He was 2 for 4 on the night. 3 batters later, Joe Maloney doubles off the wall in left field. Preston Beck and Bollinger score. We are tied at 3. The Dust Devils score 3 in the 9th to go on to win 8-6. The Yakima Bears hosting the Boise Hawks. Bottom of the first of this one, Boise up 4-0. Danny Poma scores on the wild pitch. Yakima on the board, 4-1. Bottom of the second, it's Wagner Mateo stealing third, and the Bears, well, they score on the overthrow. Yakima cuts the lead in half, 4-2. Same frame, Jesus Abreu doubles down the left field line. Mark Ginther will score. It's 4-3 Boise. The Bears couldn't catch up. They go on to fall 7-4. Well, after 2 cancellations, the Calder Cup has finally arrived in Spokane. It arrived with former Spokane Chief Tyler Johnson. Now, Johnson and the Norfolk Admirals won the Cup by winning the American Hockey League Championship, and Johnny is excited to share his achievements with his hometown.
It's awesome. It's awesome to be back in my hometown and, be able to share this with them, something special in my life. And, it's awesome to see familiar faces from the Chiefs days. See all these fans here is just amazing. It's a dream come true. It's something that, I wish I could have done more with it. I wish I could have let everyone see it, and hopefully I'll do enough to where if someone wants to see it, they'll get a chance to.
An Eastern Washington football player is under investigation tonight after he was accused of raping an unconscious 17-year-old girl. According to court documents, Dallas Bruce assaulted the teenager after a night of drinking. Other people were there. At the time, of course, they claimed to have witnessed the assault. Bruce was taken into custody but posted $25,000 in bail and was released last night. Rookie quarterback Russell Wilson will make his first start in the NFL on Friday when the Seahawks take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, sources are saying a strong performance could mean Wilson as the starter for the regular season opener against Arizona. Wilson has completed 22 of 33 passes for 279 yards and 3 touchdowns this preseason. The former Wisconsin QB is ready for this opportunity.
I was definitely excited about the opportunity. You know, Coach Carroll let me know that I was going to be starting this week, and you know, it's a good situation for me. You know, I don't prepare any different though. You know, I always prepare in the right way, and just mentally into it all the time. That's the way I have to be. You know, obviously my goal is to be great. I got a long way to go, but I'm just going to keep working.
Injury report here for the Hawks. Doug Baldwin is out once again after having a procedure done on his hamstring. The wide receiver just returned to practice last week after sitting out a week with a hamstring injury. Higher note here, Sidney Rice practiced without any limitations for the first time today. Calling it the misquote of the week, Steve Gleason is upset how HBO has characterized his reaction to a pregame speech before the New Orleans Saints playoff game. HBO now says it will change its subtitles in tonight's airing of Real Sports to now indicate that the particular group that Gleason was with in the locker room didn't seem shocked, as opposed to the entire team. It all centers on Greg Williams telling defensive players to, quote, kill the head against the 49ers. And Gleason also went on to say he didn't think speeches like the one Greg Williams have caused brain injuries. He said the increased rate of brain disease in the NFL population is caused by the way the game is played within the rules. The Eastern Washington football team has always been known more for its offense, but this year's defense may change all of that. The team has 24 returning players on defense, which means the Eagles have some experience returning this year. In the team's first scrimmage, the defense had 5 interceptions, 2 sacks, broke up 4 passes. Head coach Bo Baldwin is excited about his defensive depth.
Because of some of those young guys that played on defense last year, I think we're better overall depth this year. And O-line, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you know, you had 4 or 5 guys last year that might have thought they would have gone the whole season without playing much. And next thing you know, they're starting 7, 8 games. That all of a sudden makes us, you know, our 2 deep, our top 10 O-linemen have all started a lot of football games.
The high school football season is rapidly approaching. The Ferris Saxons are looking to rebound from unfamiliar territory. After the Saxons went to back-to-back state championship games in 2009 and 2010 and won the title 2 years ago, Ferris lost in the first round last year. The team knows making it to the postseason, let alone getting through the GSL play, won't be easy.
You know, I think the league, there's going to be a lot of really close games. We were talking about with a lot of coaches. There's a few teams kind of in our boat. You got Meade, who has so much coming back and will probably contend for a state title this year. Then after that, I think it's going to be really a lot of close games, and it'll be interesting to see. I see quality with a lot of different teams.
And speaking of Meade, the Panthers are looking to win the 4A state title, just like every other team in Washington State. But the players are not looking too far ahead. They're taking it 1 game at a time.
Along the way, we got to take care of each opponent one by one. Not going to look over anybody and take the league and then get in the playoffs and win state.
Well, we're a stair-step team. You know, obviously you have the big picture in the background, but we are all about game one. And I know that's cliche, but we have a brand new coach and a brand new team and a brand new system that we have to face game one. And that's our big goal, is to play them, beat them, and be healthy.
In just 11 days, the Southridge Suns hit the field for Week 1 against the Richland Bombers. Gone this year is star QB Matt Mendenhall, and still an open competition for the job. Head coach Tony Reibolt says senior Grant Latham has the inside track to start, but Latham hasn't played ball in 3 years, recovering from a major knee injury, but he says he's ready to come back strong.
It feels great. I mean, I love playing football, and it's been a few years since I've been out here, and I just love being out here and throwing the football around, and it's great. It's amazing. I mean, my ball at the beginning of the year, it wasn't the best ball, and I've just been working with Coach DeVere and just trying to get all the techniques down, and finally got a good ball going, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, coming up on SWX tonight, the Prosser football team has high expectations for this season. We'll tell you how they're preparing in 2 minutes. But first, we have information on how you can win a pair of tickets to one of Washington State's football games this season.
I wave the flag because I get goosebumps when the Cougs run out on the field. I wave the flag because it's about preserving an identity and a culture that is Washington State University.
To hear more personal stories about why Cougar fans wave the flag, go to wavetheflag.org. For your chance to win free tickets to an upcoming WSU game, go to swxrightnow.com/wavetheflag.